How do you build passive income with debt? So first, you want to prioritize which debt to pay off first. For example, if you have credit card debt that are 30% plus in interest, then definitely you want to pay off those first, because there's no income that have a return of more than 30%. So after you pay off your credit card debt, then you move on to the next highest interest debt, maybe student loan. Nowadays, if you're getting a master's degree or doctorate degree, a student loan is usually 7 to 8%. Then you want to pay that off. Before you start trying to invest in anything to generate passive income, you want to first pay off those high interest debt. Because if your interest return is only less than 10%, less than 5%, and at the same time you're paying 30%, 20% to pay the debt, to pay the interest, then you're not making any progress. So that's why before you even think about making any kind of passive income, you need to first pay off the debt with the highest interest. Let's say if you pay off your credit card debt, or you pay off some other debt that has an interest of more than 5%, then, for example, if you only have a mortgage left, or if you only have an auto loan left, that's between 2 to 5%, then you can start to think about investing and start to think about how to put the money into getting passive income. Because, for example, let's say if you put your money in crypto, in Bitcoin, then you might be able to get a staking return of anywhere between 8 to 10%. And if you get into any type of business, most likely the return is going to be less than 15%, between 10 to 15%. Then at this point, you will be able to invest to get the passive income, because the debt you have is already, most of them is already less than 5%. But before you do any of this, you want to try every way, which way you can to increase your income. So then you have the extra money to pay off those high interest debt, for example, such as credit card. One of the easiest way to generate some extra income is to house hack. For example, you have extra room, extra space, you have a garage, you have a driveway, you can lease it out. So that can help you to generate some extra money. Also, a lot of people has a lot of clutter at home. Sell those off, sell in garage sale, sell online. You want to do whatever you can to generate the extra income to pay off those high interest debt as quickly as possible. Only after that, then you start to invest to get the passive income. The two types of passive income that are most stable are rental income and staking income or interest income. Rental income is very simple, like I said, right? House hacking, or another of my reader talked about, you can purchase properties with zero down or very little down payment with a USDA loan or FHA mortgage or VA loan. Then once you get those property, then you can start to make some extra money from the rental income. And then another type of very stable passive income is interest or staking. You can put your money into bank, or you can put your money to go purchase ETF, or you can go put your money into buying a Bitcoin, and then you can stake the Bitcoin to get the passive income. ETF is generally better than mutual fund because the fees are usually lower. And the reason I recommend ETF, not mutual fund and not single stock, is that the ETF is more stable. It doesn't fluctuate as much. Although my channel is focused on how to live a healthy lifestyle, but if you have a lot of financial troubles, then you will not be able to have a calm mind. If you do not have a calm mind and heart, it will be hard for you to have a healthy lifestyle. So no matter what, you have to focus on eliminate the debt with the highest interest first. I'll give you one more secret, one more trick. If you have a lot of high interest credit card debt that you do not have the extra money to pay off the interest right away, the credit card balance right away, you can consider to enroll in a master or doctorate degree online. And once you enroll in the school, then you can apply for the student loan. Because when you apply for the student loan, you can apply to pay for the tuition, and you can apply for the student loan to pay for your living expense. Of course, you might have a job, or you stay with your parents, or if you have a spouse that help you to pay for the household expenses, then you can use those extra money you get from the student loan to pay off the high interest credit card first, because the student loan is usually anywhere between 5 to 8%, but the most credit card interest rate is mostly over 25%. So that's why you want to pay off the credit card with any source of money that you can get first, to pay off the credit card first. Then you can focus on investing. Okay, thanks for watching. This is Ray. Try it. Let me know how it goes. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.